Okay, good morning. We are gonna print today. So the first thing that we need to know is there's two ways to print, directly from Revit or from PDF. We can also use InDesign, Photoshop, and many other programs that is up to you. But to make sure that we print on a scale in every place, the easiest way, even independent of the program that we're using, PDF, you can open it everywhere. Okay, so this one, PDF 24, it's a free printer, also has many other specifications, but the most important for you now is that this is free PDF printer. You can use any other one that if you got it. For example, I've got the Adobe Photoshop Professional, but any other printer can be the same good as this one, but this one is free. So if you don't have any other, you can use this one. So you cannot tell me now that you don't have a printer. Okay, so download this one if you don't have any and install it. Okay, once we install this, we'll go to Revit, print, and we have several issues. We can go here, we can select our printer. So we can, I'm gonna use the PDF 24. Okay, so I will explain it with this one. We can select the paper from the printer, so we can come here, color, white and black, and in advance we have the paper size. Okay, have all the paper size that you can imagine, and even I can do it custom. This one, PostScript custom, inches, millimeters, or point. We are using metric, so we will go for millimeters, and we can create our own sheet, whatever we need. Okay, so you will write the width. If it's an A1, it's 594.1. If it's and the height, 841. Okay, this is A1. For example, imagine that you don't have your A1 sheet. You can write it here. Okay, and we will have our custom page that is an A1. Okay, more things that we have to check. The place where we place our file, we will go to browse and we will select the folder. In my case, local disk D, UAU, building component, Revit files. Save with the name that you want the PDF. Okay. Print range, we have three options. Visible portion of current view. We don't use this one because this one, it will print whatever we have in our interface, and we will print it out of scale for sure. Current view window, it will print the view that we have in this moment, only this view. But as we are preparing proper sheets, we'll go for selected views or sheets. Okay, so we will go for select. If we only want the sheets, instead of looking through all the views, we'll deactivate the views and we have only the sheets. So we'll be able to select from all the sheets that we have prepared the ones that we want. Okay, for example, now we are printing the detailing and the structure, so we can save it as structural plans and say okay, we have saved it, so next time we want to print the structural plans, we will select it from here. Instead of selecting one by one, we'll come here, select my plans. You see, it's selected. Then we'll do another group that it will be the plans, another group that it will be the sections, another group that it will be my detailing. So I can do it by groups of things, okay? Or if we are already professional, usually what we have is like stakeholders. So we will print one, it will be the exterior openings, because that once it will go to someone that it will make it, bring it, and install it. Another one will be the interior partitions. Another one will be the plastering. So we'll have plans for each stakeholder to give it to them. So we will make a PDF, or we will make the proper sheets and send them the plans, only the ones that they need, not the whole project. Okay? If it's a construction company, you will give the whole project and they will manage. But if you are the one who is managing, you will give to each contractor, subcontractor, to each specific person the plans that he needs. If not, he's gonna get crazy. Okay? Okay, we said okay. So we have selected the plans that we want to print. And we will come here to set up. One thing that is very important, fit to page. This, we have to take it out. It comes default here, but it makes a lot of problems. All the other section printed with the wrong scale. Zoom 100, because you want it in the scale. If you do it fit to page, it will fit, so it may shrink depending on the size that the printer can print. If the printer can print until the last end of your paper, it will be okay. But if not, if it needs a margin to move the paper, that small space, it will shrink it to print the whole page inside. So it will be a 90-something% scale. So if you already have it 100, when you try to measure it, instead of 1 to 100, it will be 1 to 90 something. So we need here to place 100 always, okay? As you can see, we already set up an A1 sheet custom made. We've got it here already. And the printer is the same one, okay? You can, if you are always printing with the same type of printer and the same size of paper and the same configuration, you can save as. And we can say PDF printer, PDF 24, or just PDF, A1, 100%. So I make sure that this will mean that instead of checking everything, next time I will go to setup and place PDF A1 100%. I already set it up. The quality, the colors. If I want another one with grayscale, so I can save it again. A1 100 gray. So if I change here, all my settings will change. Okay? Somehow is the quickest way of doing it. We don't usually go here. We usually set it up once, we come to the setup and select the one that we want. Usually we are using 4, 5, 6 types of setup. A4, A3, A2, A1, grayscale, color, and maybe if you want, you can have high quality and low quality. If you are doing drafts, you can go to low quality just to use less tint, or not, depending. It's up to you. Okay. Also, we have here some options. We can hide the crop boundaries, the scope boxes. This will mean that the contour of the crop boundary, it won't appear. If we deactivate here and we have a crop region showing in your plan, it will show. If we activate it, it won't show. Okay? Said okay. So we have the plan and we say okay. This is what it's telling you. Choosing to print to view sheet separate file. Okay. I will print the separate files. It's printing. Okay. So we have here the printer, the PDF24. So we can save it as a PDF. We can send it as a fax, as an email. Save it as. You can have a preview if you want to see how it's gonna look like. And even you can come here. If you have to send it to someone and you have a maximum, you can come here and do it smaller. You lose quality, but you will see the size, okay? And you can change. This is not enough, but imagine that you have a 10 megabytes and your email maximum is 10. Is 8. So I will modify the parameters and recalculate to make sure that I can fit it, okay? If not, I will just save it as a PDF. Okay, we change the name, save. You have medium quality, low quality, best, good, and custom. Okay. Let's see our sheet. It's not printed yet. Let me check. It's there. So right bottom, open. I have my page. Okay. Now, when I want to print this page, I'm gonna go to File, Print. I think that everyone know how to set up all this, but the most important here, page scaling, none, or 100, or something that it means that it's not gonna be a scale. Okay, look, my page is A1 and the page that is selected is, I think it's letter. So it's only this what is gonna be printed. So I have to go and I have two options. Choose paper by the source, but this printer cannot because this printer is not a plotter. So I will use, I'm gonna select, I don't have any plotter here, so I'm gonna select the PDF. But when you have the plotter, it will let you select the paper. We activate this, it will select the paper by the paper you selected when you created the PDF. If not, we can go to Properties or Page Setup. Okay, Properties, the same that we have done. And A1. Okay, okay. Or we can do it from the printer also. Page Setup, A1, okay. We can do it from several places. Or choose paper by source. I say okay, and I will print. But always make sure that it's non-scaling, okay? If not, again, it won't be in the scale that we selected in the Revit.